Welcome back, everybody. This is the Renegade Fight. Today's episode, we will be announcing or giving our introduction to the 2024 Heisman Trophy candidates list. As we all know, the Heisman Trophy presentation will be tonight at 8 o'clock on ESPN. As always, I just go and make my own list as to who I think should be uh, in the Heisman candidate induction tonight. Um, I've been watching the games all year, and as we know that all the conference games are finished, the regular season is finished, and now we're just waiting on the actual playoffs to begin on next week. So in between the championship games and the start of the playoffs, there's always the Heisman Trophy presentation. I start off getting my candidates together by watching the games, and it was a hard decision this year. I had a total of 7 names that I could put on my list, but I narrowed it down to 4. And my first candidate for the Heisman Trophy presentation is Dillon Gabriel, quarterback, Oregon Ducks. Dillon Gabriel is a 6', 200-pound senior, plays quarterback for the Oregon Ducks. He has thrown for 3,558 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions on the season. So far this season, Dillon Gabriel has had huge games. He has played very, very well. He has solidified himself to become a Heisman Trophy candidate. And not only that, he is a awesome football player to watch. He has had big games this year, coming against Idaho, Oregon State, Ohio State, and he has also earned himself. He and his team, the Oregon Ducks, has earned themselves to have a first round bye in this year's playoff. So they won't play this next weekend. They'll be waiting to see who they will face in the second round of the playoffs. So Dillon Gabriel is one of my Heisman candidates. My next candidate is quarterback Cam Ward, Miami Hurricanes. He is a 6'2", 233-pound senior. Uh, Cam Ward has thrown for 4,123 yards, 36 touchdowns, 7 interceptions so far this season. Cam Ward is an awesome quarterback for the Hurricanes. As you have heard me say before, he is a threat to any defense. He is a scary football player. He is one of those football players that when he steps on the field, he commands the offense. Not only does he command the offense, he commands everyone on the offense with him to be better. And Cam Ward has had big games this year as well against Florida, the University of South Florida, Georgia Tech, Syracuse. He has been an awesome quarterback too. And as we know, he is a ACC product. He's coming out of the ACC conference, so that is another awesome things to see him be a Heisman candidate coming out of the ACC. So he is have earned himself to be there. Cam Ward and the Miami Hurricanes will be playing this year in a bowl game on December 28th at 3:30 on ABC. They will be playing Iowa State. It will be in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. So he is preparing for that as well. So Cam Ward is a Heisman candidate. Next is running back Ashton Jeanty. He is a running back from Boise State, 5'9", 215-pound junior. Jeanty has run for 2,497 yards on this year's season. He has 29 touchdowns, and he has 344 carries on the season. He has had his best games this year coming against Georgia Southern, Oregon, Washington State, Nevada, and his team has also earned a first round bye in this year's playoff. Uh, so his game will be December 31st on ESPN at 7:30. So Ashton Jeanty is one of those running backs. He is very, very powerful. He is a good back. He commands the offense as well to be great. He runs behind his offensive line. He makes sure his offensive line is intact. His offensive line loves to block for him. Ashton Jeanty reminds me of a Derrick Henry. And not only does he remind me of a Derrick Henry, he really reminds me of like a Emmitt Smith kind of running back. He's very, very patient. He receives the ball. He sees what he's going to run at, the targets he's going to run at. And he also makes sure that whatever angle or where he's going to run, that his blockers are there so that he can get the most yards for his carry. He doesn't just take the ball and just run. He makes sure that he is finding the right area to be in to get a first down, a touchdown, 3 or 4 or 5 yard gain. He really is very patient, and that is the kind of back that you need in today's game. Someone that knows how to carry the football, but not only carry the football, knows how to carry the football right. So Ashton Jeanty is a Heisman candidate. Next, our candidate is athlete Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is 6'1", 180-pound junior, Colorado Buffaloes. Travis Hunter is a game changer. Travis Hunter is a game, explosive player. Not only that, Travis Hunter is a team player. He is not about himself. He is about the team. And he is a awesome guy on and off the football field. I call Travis Hunter athlete because he's not a player that can play one position. He is a two-way player. And even if he wasn't a two-way player, to me, I call him athlete because whether he has one position or two positions, he has proven himself through time that he can play anywhere you put him. As we all know, his primary position is defensive back, and he is also a wide receiver. So his receiver stats is he has 92 receptions for 1,152 yards and 14 touchdowns. He's had his best game against everyone. And not only that, his defensive back stats is 31 tackles. He has 11 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, and he has 4 interceptions. Travis Hunter is a threat on the football field as well. There are teams that has come down through this season and said that they are kind of scared to play against him. He reminds me of a Devin Hester, a Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey. Um, so he is one of those players. So Travis Hunter is a Heisman candidate, and my Heisman Trophy winner, if I've had a vote, would be Travis Hunter. Would be my Heisman candidate. So like, share, subscribe. This is the Renegade Fight, and I'm RDJ. Always go Noles.